Alright everyone, it's time for Vermont Issues episode 98. That is, the state is kind of deciding right now whether it wants to add acupuncture to healthcare coverage. That is, you'd be able to have, I think it's like 12 acupuncture visits and they'd be covered as normal under your medical plan. I say no, and I'll say no because of this. Acupuncture does butt-fuck nothing. It is quack science. It is quite literally quackery. Now, I know there was a big thing in like the In Search Of days. We're talking the mid to late 70s through the 80s. People had like a pan-Asian invasion. You know, you watch like every other movie had some wise old Chinese master with magical powers guiding some teenager on some mystical path to save the world. Oh, we must save the world from the giant robots. We gotta save the world from the aliens. We gotta save the world from this mutant, like a gremlin or something. But that doesn't mean that wisdom was like a total projection, though. It was some sort of weird, I don't know exactly why, people all of a sudden thought, hey, all wisdom is in the East, and all of these wonderful ancient practices, they must be like totally great. It was just quackery then, and it's just quackery now. There is no evidence whatsoever in any legitimate scientific literature that acupuncture has any benefit beyond stress reduction, and then it's a placebo effect. But the thing is, there are a million other placebos that can reduce your stress. You could also, the one Eastern practice that will genuinely reduce it is meditation. Why don't you give people meditation sessions or something like that? At least then there's some evidence to suggest that it has some tangible benefit. Sticking little needles in your skin. Look, what if the acupuncturist doesn't sterilize things properly, end up with a massive untreatable staph infection or something? Then is the state going to be liable for allowing that kind of treatment when it's quite clearly it has no benefit? There's the possibility of harm done, although it's, you know, not necessarily common. I would think that'd be a problem. Why should our taxpayer money be going to quack doctor bullshit? An acupuncturist is not a physician. An acupuncturist, if you have some other problem, you know, even on the topical side, oh, well, shit, you know, I just cut my hand open, it's bleeding, I need to go get this wound cleaned up, it's a little bit too big for a Band-Aid, you know what I'm saying? Are you going to go to your acupuncturist, say, hey, doc, I need you to fix me up with your little needles? You're not going to do that. There's a reason why you're not going to do that. Now, I think some physicians probably, like, they can do acupuncture too, but that's no different than if they could read tarot cards or they practice astrology. Okay, that's wonderful, but you're not going to provide some sort of state subsidy, some sort of tangible benefit for them to get their astrological monthly guide from their physician on Medicaid. It doesn't, why would you pay for something like that? Yes, of course, maybe the sense of mind, the ease of their life in a mental sense is somewhat alleviated. There are a million other ways to accomplish that. You'd be just as well, you'd be better off if you're looking at stress reduction, the only true benefit of acupuncture, because everything else it claims to do is quackery. It's bullshit. If you're looking just at that one thing, give them weed. I'm not even kidding. Let them have marijuana and pay for the marijuana. It would be better at stress reduction anyway. And it has other benefits that go beyond that. Like, oh, they're like a 10% less chance of glaucoma. Well, isn't that wonderful? You know, maybe they're going through chemo. Now, someone going through chemo, they go get acupuncture. Is that going to help with the symptoms of their getting blasted by radiation and taking toxic mixes of chemicals in order to kill off their cancer? No, it's not going to do bullshit. But smoking them up might. Give them pounds and pounds. Give them a whole bale of weed and say, well, this is for, you know, you're getting treatment for leukemia. Here's 10 pounds of top-grade marijuana that the state paid for. It'd probably be cheaper in the long run anyway than giving them acupuncture, telling them, hey, this might cure something or prevent some disease or it'll treat your symptoms, and it never does, and they have to keep going back. It's like chiropractors. I'm sorry, but chiropractition is mostly quack science too. There are some benefits, of course. You give them someone a massage, you know, fiddling around with them. Okay, you loosened up a muscle, maybe you reset some problem in the spine. You can also accidentally paralyze somebody. And it's just wrong. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Why are we paying for this bullshit? Pay for real medicine, not sticking little needles in people. That would be certainly something that we should think of as a state before we unload probably millions of dollars. Someone says, oh, I'm under so much stress, I need acupuncture. Okay, here's your 12 visits. Each one costs like, what, $100 or something? Now multiply that by many hundreds or thousands of people that'll be taking advantage of this. You're probably running into the millions of dollars to give people acupuncture. That won't even do anything for them. It's bullshit. That's what it is, snake oil. Send them to a faith healer. Go have them handle snakes. Go have them walk across hot coals. Have them take some weird exotic herb. At least the herb might be psychoactive or something. Reset their mind. Maybe it does alleviate their stress. Give them a boga. Give them ayahuasca. Send them off to, let the state pay for people to go off to ayahuasca rituals or something. It'll do way, way more than acupuncture. That's about all. Peace out.